Amazon live stream influencers, Amazon associates, and this is where we can teach you even more. So I'm using BeLive, obviously, as it's my favorite third-party live streaming software. And the reason I do that, when I want to build an audience on Amazon, then I want to build it and I want to bring my social media following over to my Amazon storefront and my Amazon live stream videos. Now, not everyone will do that, and so there's different ways we can encourage people, but we can still drop our affiliate links to the products that we're talking about on Amazon as well. So I'm currently started off this broadcast just on Facebook and on YouTube, but we're going to go live on Amazon. So I'll do a reintroduction. As you can see in the tracker below, then it says don't forget to unmute and obviously follow me, but you can follow me at nickwood.live, and that will take you to my Amazon storefront, my Amazon page. That's where we're going to go live right now, so we can go through. And what I'll be teaching you is how to add products onto the live sales feature. And so welcome everybody. Hello Amazon land, how the devil are you? It's 7 o'clock in the morning here in the UK. My name is Nick Wood, and this is my Earn and Learn show. All you need to know and all the kit you need to go live streaming like we are today. And it's an absolute joy live streaming on Amazon. It's great fun. And 7 o'clock in the morning, because I know that I can catch people on the Pacific coast in the States. I can catch people in Australia. Amazon.com, you can get people all over the globe. Normally I've got a little cooking show with Adair Palmer over in Australia, so we do a little cook-off. She's in Brisbane, or just outside Brisbane. I'm in Farnborough in Hampshire in the UK, and thanks to the joys of live streaming, we can have a weekly cook-off between Australia and the UK. But we haven't done one in 2022 yet, so hopefully that will start again on Tuesday next week. But anyway, we are on Amazon. We are here to share what we know and what we love about live streaming. And one of the first things you do when you live stream, oh, by the way, before I get into that, guys, please do, if you're watching on Amazon, please hit that follow button in the bottom left hand corner. That'd be cool. You won't get spammed with email or anything like that. It'll just let you follow me, and you'll be notified when I've gone live again, which is really cool. And yeah, so do that, and obviously unmute, then you can hear me, and I will be talking about how you hear me a little bit later on. But as live streaming goes, let's cut to the chase. One of the first things we need to do is, well, actually the very first thing you need to do is actually you need to have a laptop or a phone or a Mac or a PC, and you will have a built-in phone camera. Now, if you're just doing it on your phone, no dramas. Make sure it's an iOS device. I'll come to that a bit later on. But obviously what we do here to live stream really well is we use the third-party live stream platform, so we can share additional information. So we can have the tracker going along the bottom there, and I can have my name. Oops, wrong way down. I need to get this mirror feature on BeLive sorted for later on. So you can see the my name there, see that I'm in the UK. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to, they've got built-in cameras. But the first thing you want to do is you're going to look at, after a while, you're going to look at upgrading certain pieces of kit. And one of the first things that you tend to upgrade, and it is in the carousel in Amazon right now, and that is your cameras. And I am using a Logitech Brio 920. What does that give us? Well, it gives us a few things. I'm actually going to share it with you. It's in the carousel, but I'm going to show you a little picture of it in stream as well. So there you go. There's the Logitech HD Pro 920. Looks really cool. And what's the big difference, I hear you say? Well, the big difference is it's an HD camera. Now, we're live streaming today on Amazon, and we live stream at 720, which is standard definition, same as a DVD quality. Excuse me. Just got a frog in my throat. I just got something popped up on my screen. Just take that off. Yeah, what we want to do is we want to enhance our video quality, but also this also has audio as well. So it's not just a video camera, it's also got audio, which will be a little upgrade on what we currently have. Let me demonstrate to you how it is different. Let me just hide that picture again, and I will show you. I have got, so I'm on that now, and then if I open up another camera, I'll open up the camera on my Mac, and hopefully that will show you exactly what we got there. Just got to pick up the right one. FaceTime camera built in, and you will see a difference. I'm going to mute it because otherwise you'll get an echo. So let's show you that in stream. Look, so you can see there's a whole world of difference. Don't get me wrong, I can adjust the Mac camera as well, but let me show you. So this is the Logitech, and this is the built-in, and that's what we like to show. So you can see the difference. I mean, it's chalk and cheese. And also with these Logitech cameras, this isn't the top of their range, and they've actually brought out a 920X as well. They've got the Logitech Brios, but this is a great bargain. It is under $70 right now, $69.99, which is a superb value, absolutely great value. So you can have a look at that. Now, there's a few things. Now, as I've got the other camera on, I can actually show you. Let me. I'm going to stop the video. Hopefully, you can still hear me. So I'm now on the built-in camera, but this is the Logitech HD Pro 920. As you can see, super little camera. It's got a little blue light, so you can actually see where the camera is. A lot of people will be, and you see it all the time. People don't look into the camera; they're looking at their screen. And when you're live streaming, you really do want to look into the camera. It's a learned thing. So it's also got the microphone built in, and this bit here, this is fully adjustable, so we can fit it on our lap, on our Mac, on our PC, on I use it a lot on the MacBook Air. So it just fits at the top, and it's okay. And also, and this is a big heads up to my good friend Stephen Healy, who I totally forgot, he also has got a mounting system on it. So you can screw a mount in. And what I was doing is I was precariously balancing my camera while I was doing the cooking show. I was precariously balancing the camera and hoping it wouldn't drop into the pots and pans that I was using. But he reminded me, no, Nick, you've got this screwable mount. So you can mount it on this is just a little tripod. I'll pop this in the carousel later. But it's got this little mount, so it is rock solid. So now we can point it right down into the pan. It will get obviously covered in steam. You might steam it up, but there you go. It's a great little start off webcam. So if you're looking at live streaming anywhere and you want to upgrade your camera, this is a great start. It is, I say, it shoots in HD. Oh, I've got my put that around the right way. Yeah, it's HD, so 1080. The upper versions are. Let me just pop that back in there. Am I back? Yes, I am. Oh, a little bit too much light. Take that down a touch. Yeah, and let's take that off the screen. So it's just back to me. Yeah, so that's the Logitech in HD. The upgrades also do 4K. Beautiful, but all Logitech cameras come with this Logi Capture software as well. So thanks to this brilliant BeLive that I'm using here, I can demonstrate to you. If I share the screen, I can share with you the BeLive, the Logi Capture screen, and just go show in stream. Come on, baby, show in stream, and there we go. Ooh, move that around. Cool. Yeah, you can see that now. Instantly, you can see I've got the Chroma the chroma key on. So switch that off, bang. That is the green screen. Come to that later on. So in here, you've got all these different, you can prioritize it over frame rate or exposure. You have the zoom function, so you can zoom it in. I'll just zoom one little bit, and then you can go to the sides, up and down, which is super cool. And then just hit the reset button, reset to defaults. Yeah, fine. You've got autofocus, so I've got my autofocus switched off here. Auto white balance I've got on, but you can change your white balance. And I've got to admit, I do that. It's dark outside at the moment, so I've got it where I want it to be. You've got the brightness, image settings. Have a play around with those. Anti-flicker, it's always good. Say chroma key, you can stick that on, which is cool. That means it's pulling out that that green screen behind me, so I can drop a backdrop in there, and you can make adjustments as well. And over here you've got 1 2 1 2. So like I'm using on BeLive, I can have a split screen, and I can do that in this way. Oh, what have I got on? Let me find something to put in. Let's go to how to grow in 2022. Let's go for that one. What's that? Perfect. There you go. So there you go. There's a little screen, so you can have your split screen. You can have it both ways round. You know, corners, and now you can see the effects of the green screen clicking in. So there you go. All over. Record. You can take a screenshot, screen grab with the camera there. Adjust your volume. It's great. And then you've got filters as well, so you can play around with the filters. See what? Don't want to do that. Add borders. You've got transitions. So if you're making just a recording, then you can have transitions when you're editing. Super, really great piece of kit, and one of those things, it works with any Logitech camera. So let's switch that off, come back to me, and that software comes with the Logitech brand, so you can have any of those. That updates, you sign in and you're fully updated, and you've got another piece of kit that you can take your live streams, you can create presentations. Absolutely brilliant. So that's gone non-responsive. Okay, so that's the first thing that we would look at, is updating our camera, just to allow us to have a higher quality stream. Now, the other thing that we want to do, having visuals are great, and live streaming is all about, you know, being seen on camera, but the weird thing is that actually in reality, it's a case of people tend to listen to you rather than watch you. So while people are watching the live stream, and if you're watching on Amazon, then unmute, do follow, and if you're watching on social media, nickwood.live, come and watch us on Amazon. It's where everyone's hanging out these days. Great place. Then actually what will happen is people will go on, and I will put in the carousel as an example, that camera. People will click on that and then go and look at that product. Okay, so what you really want is great audio, and so I've just highlighted in the carousel my great audio. Okay, it is the Blue Yeti microphone. Absolutely fantastic, really a superb piece of equipment. It was recommended to me by one of my first video mentors, Ben Brophy, who taught me all about video a few years back, how to get started. And yeah, it's a great piece of kit. Now everything is very personal. If you like it, if you like a Blue Yeti, if you like how it's sounding, then do check it out. But there are others on, there are other microphones available, so do have a look around. What I love about people being able to shop on Amazon is that they can click on that Blue Yeti link in the carousel, and of course Amazon will then also show you lots of others. Not least, it will show you all about the Blue Yeti, but then it will give you options as well. I absolutely love this microphone. It is super solid, lovely and weighty. It will attach, a little like camera earlier, it will attach, so you can attach it to a stand, so it doesn't have to sit on your desktop. You can attach in the bottom there. You've also got headphones, so you can hear back on the headphones. Now, while I'm waving it around, you've probably the audio quality has probably gone all over the place. Um, but that's because I've got it on a single directional feed on that one today. So this is it. It's a four directional mic. So you've got the 1-to-1. You got the by mic. So if I've got someone sitting, if I'm podcasting, I've got someone sitting opposite me that I'm interviewing, then I can switch it so it'll have both sides, and all these you can just switch on this little dial here. Then you can also have it for just general surround, which picks up brilliantly, but also you can have it on stereo. So if I walked from one side of the studio to the other, then you'd see that as well, which is super cool, and you'd hear it going from one speaker to the other. You have full control over the pitch gain over here, and it's one of these things you can play around with it. And also, you have the volume as well, and you can press the pause button, which I recommend only using in an emergency, because what I tend to do is I hit the pause button and I forget to release it afterwards. But if you're playing something separately, and our little demonstration of that I'll do later on. We've got some shoppable videos that I've put up. Hopefully Amazon will accept them and I can get placements everywhere, but I'll show you those later on, and I'll pause I'll mute the mic so you can hear it properly. It is also, take that off the screen, it is also the most aesthetically pleasing microphone I think anyone has ever seen. I say that without fear of contradiction, because when I've been out and about and I've done presentations and I've used it, people come up and they say, "Oh my God!" They don't want to know about me. They love the microphone. They look at it and they say, "Whoa, yes, please, I like the look of that." And it is. It's an iconic shape. I need to look up to see whether it's won any design awards. I'm sure it has. It's super easy to set up. Just comes in a box. It's a USB cable, plugs into the bottom of your mic, and then into the back of your Mac or your PC or laptop, whatever you're using it with, and it'll be recognized by any of your operating systems. Excuse me, and will work straight out of the tin. So super good. It doesn't come with the mic cover, so it's always good to go grab a little mic cover. I've normally got that in the carousel, but oh yeah, there you go, there's the mic cover in the carousel in Amazon. They are super cheap. Just grab those. And also you can have I would also recommend, press the wrong button there, make sure my live stream is back on, and I'll put that back to the microphone while I'm talking about it. It'll also excuse me, also it might be worth having a look at the additional pieces of kit you can get. I do tend to smack, so I'm trying not to, but maybe a little mouth guard as well would be in order. I might have to get one of those off Amazon as well. But that is the microphone, and as I say, people will tend to listen to you while they're busy looking at all the other pieces of kit, particularly on Amazon, because as you put things in the carousel, they get highlighted. People click them to go and have a look just to see what you're talking about, and have a deeper dive, because that's what we want to. This is the whole point of us being here. We want to share our knowledge, but also we want potential buyers and customers to go and explore as well the Amazon site. So we want them to be able to hear us clearly while they're doing that, and then respond to our requests to follow and to and to click the link in the carousel. There you go. That is the microphone as well. So we've covered a microphone, we've covered our camera. What else have we had? What is the next on the list? I guess the next thing on the list is we want to cover a little bit of lighting. Okay, so I got the ring light set that's in the carousel right now, and this is the issue. So let me grab the other camera again, and so that I can show you the ring light access, because obviously it's behind the camera. Not going to have show that in stream. There I go. Hit that on mute. Okay, so this is the. I just have to switch the camera around so that you can see. Okay, so that is the ring light. As you can see, you can put your phone in that top part that holds the phone really beautifully. It's great ring light. It you can change the color of that ring, goes into multi-colors, the brightness as well. And so I'm busy here. Look, I'll take that Logitech off. Um, so that's showing the other side of the studio, but I can't show you all of that in its full glory because I can't get up and show it. So what I'll do is let me stop that video for a minute, put the camera back. And this is the thing, if you've been watching on Facebook, YouTube, then you'll see every time I put a product in the carousel, let me actually switch that camera back on and take that one off. Yeah, if you're watching in the, you've been seeing if you've been watching on Facebook and YouTube, you need to pop over to nickwood.live to watch on Amazon, and then you'll see it in the carousel itself. But actually, what you're seeing, what you've been seeing, is when you've been seeing the picture in the screen, then you've also been getting a link to the item in the Amazon. That's on an Amazon affiliate link in the comments. This is why I love using BeLive. It is so cool for this exact thing. So I'm going to show you what I do. So that is the ring light. So what I want to do is bring it up on screen. Share my screen again. And let me just make sure I've got the right one. Share screen. And this is the joy of being able to use BeLive for this. So I'm going to share with you my Amazon page. There we go. Show in stream. Perfecto. So there's my Amazon page. As you can see, you've got some shoppable videos in the bottom there as well. So I've got the various lists that I have. So this is on my list of getting started. I don't have all of these in the carousel today, but that was the lighting system I'm using, the ring light. And so what I want to do is I want to bring this on board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little screenshot of that picture, first of all, and I'm going to use the live selling feature, and I'm just going to add it to the list. So what I'm going to do, I need to also share, I'm going to hide that. I'm also going to share my, this might go in picture. Let's go for that. And show in stream. Yeah, it's going to go infinity. But basically, you can see over here on the live sales, I click on that live sales, go down to Amazon live stream. This is where I have my products already there. I add an item, and I'm going to upload that screenshot first of all. Come on, where are you gone? There you go. So I add that into the picture. You can see it whirring around, and there we go. There's our picture. Now on our, let's get a third. Let's get 3 in so we can see. And let's have it like that. Okay, so now on the Amazon page, hopefully you can see we have up here at the top, because this is Amazon Associates, we've got get link. So I can get a text link, an image link, or a text and image link. So for this, I just want a text link. So I'm just going to copy that text link there, and I'm going to pop it into the live stream address. Where have it gone? Down at the bottom. So in the item link, I'm going to just paste that. And then all I want to do is grab the name. So I'm just going to grab the title. So again, just highlight that. Just do a quick copy and paste, pop that in, push that to the staging screen, and now if I hide that, show in stream, now you can see the ring light set that I'm using as well. And also, of course, if you're watching, you can now see it is dropping into the comment section in Facebook, and it's dropping into the comment section on YouTube channel. So that's it. That is how you then bring people into. So if you're not on Amazon already and you haven't clicked nickwood.live, if you like the look of that ring light set, and it is awesome, by the way, then you can click that link. That will take you to the Amazon page under your own affiliate link, or under my affiliate link in this case. And that is what I love about using BeLive. So let's stop sharing that. It's awesome. Okay, and that's one of the few things. It's a very unique feature to BeLive, which is why I love it. So let's now hide that from the screen. So that's our lighting. So we've gone from camera, microphone, lighting. Now we saw it a bit earlier. We saw the whole setup for the green screen, and so this again, because I can't get at the lights because they're set the other side of the table. But in the carousel now is my mobile. What do you call it? Mobile shopping, mobile studio kit. Okay, it is again, Nua is one of my favorite brands, and this comes with 2 bags. You can carry it everywhere. Got all the clips, as you can see, the green screen behind. We've also got the brilliant frame, which goes really high. It goes up to the ceiling, will go even higher, which is sometimes a little bit difficult to put it all together, but we kind of get there in the end. So that is the newer kit. It comes with the green screen, the green cloth, as you can see. It also has a white cloth and a black cloth, which are great for different backgrounds. A white cloth, a couple of years ago, actually, I used it. Someone wanted their ads to look a little bit like Amazon, so we actually shot them against a white cloth. Really cool. Came out really well. And also you got a big long black cloth as well, and that I've used in the past for taking photographs of products. It's it's a beautiful black, and it's just a great contrast. Both of them are great contrasts, and make your products and your photos really stand out. I use the green screen most of the time because when I'm making my YouTube videos, I like to have a backdrop that I can just change, so I can put any background in I like. And the thing is, you don't actually need to have, I don't know, you don't actually need to have a huge amount of green background, because actually you can crop inside and then take that green out. So as long as you've got you as the talent, we call it, as long as we've got you there, we can move you from side to side as well. That's a whole different tutorial, but basically it is a great equipment. Again, all of that, you've got 2 beautiful big diffuser lights as well. For the next show I'm on again later on, I'll actually take those lights out so you can see properly. You've got these beautiful diffuser lights, and the umbrella lights as well. Lighting is great fun. You can play with lighting to so great degrees, and just see what works, see what's looking good for you. So that's a great piece of kit. I used it year before last, before all the COVID and the lockdown elements. I carried that into London. I'm about 35 miles from London. I drove in and I was taking videos of some service departments, and so needless to say, all these service departments weren't in the same location. Some were in Chelsea, some were near St Paul's Cathedral, some were in the city of London, and so I had to carry these lights and this equipment all around with me. But it was really easy. They come in 2 bags, 1 bag for the frame and 1 bag for the lights and the backdrops. And the bulbs, the light bulbs, I have never had to change them, and I've had that a couple of years now. They last touch wood, they last a long time. So that's another really great piece of equipment I can heartily recommend. And I say it's down for $197 at the moment, which is a real bargain for considering what you're getting. That is a super bargain, great price, and we love that with Amazon. And so lighting, we like to be able to change. I mean, as a demonstration, look, if I turn my light off, okay, it changes. Turn it back on. That's just the ring light. And I should have said actually on the ring light we can change it different colors. Change it back. Get it right and reduce. Turn it up now. As I say, play around with lighting. It's all good. I need to get that's that side. I need to get that shine away. It's because daylight is breaking and it's now getting weird light in here. It's just one of those things. We live with it. Anyway, that's lighting. And actually one other little bit while we're on lighting, I will just share with you another piece of newer equipment, and that is these dimmable, the dimmable 560K. They are great. Oops. They come with little tripods. They are fully adjustable. They're in the carousel now, fully adjustable. They go to about 3 foot, I think. Bring them up and down as like so. They have these little diffusers. They come, as you can see in the screen, red, blue, and yellow. I think I got a green one as well, actually, but I use the white one. It just helps because that's the thing we like. Look away from your screen now, unless you want to be blinded. Whoa, there you go, and that gets super bright. So that's why you like to play around with them. Obviously, I use them. Sorry, because I like to get the light on the. I can't do it when I'm holding it on the green screen. What happens is I've got a window, and so the sunlight comes in. Let's undim those. Yeah, I've got a light where the sun comes in and casts a light across the back of the green screen. So I compensate and get the light across all of the green screen by using these dimmable, newer dimmable lights, and they are great. And at the back here, they're all fully rechargeable. At the back here, you've got a little button you just press, lights come on. So that's got 3 lights, 3 out of 5. So I know I've got plenty of life left in the battery. The battery charge, let's hide that from the screen for a moment, is where we've got it. Yeah, the batteries charge up fairly quickly, actually. When I say fairly quickly, a couple of hours. But they do last quite a long time. It comes with a little charger, and then basically that plugs in USB behind into your laptop or directly into your plug socket, however you want to do it. And then the battery just sits and slides in. Oh, you can feel it. Doesn't click, but you can feel it. And yeah, just plug that in. It'll got a little indicator when it's fully charged. That indicator will be full. So that is super easy to use. And again, they are great. Super, super light. You can carry them around. And again, it just takes out shadow and does lots of great things. So I might do a proper light demonstration tomorrow and show you exactly what the different things is that we can do with them. So I think we've covered lights now, but the next thing on the list is somewhere around here. Oh, yeah, I moved it. Hold on. Now, yeah, when you're making videos, as I say, we are live streaming on Amazon. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, please do come over to nickwood.live and watch us on the Amazon channel. It's where we all love to hang out these days. And we're live streaming on Amazon. On Amazon, we live stream on 720p, which is standard definition. And the reason we do that is because we don't want to take up all the data. Most people will be watching this on a mobile device, But because we're using BeLive, and if you're using your phone, for example, you can, on my iPhone, I can record in high definition 4K, and you can do that on the higher levels of the Brio cameras that we talked about. They become mighty chunky video files, and you will find if you're saving them, downloading them, you will rapidly fill up your computer's hard drive, no matter how big it is. These are super chunky files, so you do need, I would certainly recommend having your separate standalone hard drive, just to keep it all safe. So I've got one of those in there. Here we go, in the carousel, and now on screen, I use the Seagate Backup Plus portal. This is a 4 terabyte. This one I'm using is a 4 terabyte. They come in multiple sizes. You can have any you like. I actually bought this one initially because I wanted to use it as a backup for the Time Machine for the Mac. So it was taking multiple backups of the Mac. Because say 4 terabytes, it's great. I now use it for storing my video files. If you're anything like me, we make videos, and I don't like to delete them. I like to keep my videos. so and I can put them in the cloud, and some I do, but there are some which I don't even want on the cloud because you pay for your cloud storage. But there's some I just want to keep here. So it's super simple. Again, like all these things, I love a plug and play. Comes little cord, plug it into the back of your Mac or your PC. When you first put it in, you want to format it. It might auto format on some, but yeah, you can auto format it, and it will be recognized by your operating system pretty much straight away as you plug it in. Superb. Now here's the thing, I would not recommend you drop your hard drives because they are fairly, I would say fairly what's the opposite of robust? Fragile. Having said that, I have dropped this one several times and it still works a treat. So yeah, just a bit of maintenance. Just remember, keep it somewhere safe. Actually, you can also get, if you're watching on Amazon and you go check it out, I mean, it's only under $95 for 4 terabytes. I mean, think back a few years, you'd be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for just 1 terabyte hard drive. So the prices are constantly coming down. This one is great. You can get a little carry case as well. If you look at it on Amazon, click on that link, then you'll be able to see additional things that you can actually buy to go alongside it. And then it's a great mobile device. So if you're ever out and about filming away, got your camera and your scan disk is filled up, just you can plug it in, send it to this device, and you will be fine. I say super, it does what it says on the tin. It's great, it's small, and yeah, what's not to love? So that's Seagate. And actually, as I've heard from many people who have Seagate products, I've not heard a bad word said against them. If you're watching on Amazon, you can see this has got pretty much 5-star reviews and 1,427 of them. And so yeah, they sell a lot of these. They do very well, and they're super easy to use. So that's really cool. Now, if we take a little break for a minute, I want to talk to you about shoppable videos. Now, I've not got these. Have I got these in my carousel? These aren't in the carousel, but I wanted to share with you. In fact, I'll put them in the carousel while I share the video. Beautiful thing about, if you're watching on Amazon, nickwood.live, that'll take you to my storefront. And in the storefront, you have what we call these shoppable videos. So I recently bought a set of a bicycle headlight and backlight set. Okay, so this is what we do on Amazon, and this is the thing, I guarantee if you want to be an Amazon live stream influencer and make money online, then there's a ton of stuff that around your house that either you've physically bought from Amazon or is available on Amazon that you already own, that you can actually go and talk about because you've got them. And that's the thing, we want to share our knowledge. So I recently bought these headlight and backlight set for my bicycle. Yes, it's a long story, but maybe a triathlon is in there somewhere. And so I wanted to fit them up. And so the easiest thing in the world was just to do an unboxing and then showing you how I actually attached it. So while I put this in the carousel, let me share with you. Let me share with you the video. And what I love about BeLive is that you can just grab a shareable link from YouTube. You can just go into the little link on the media link, paste that in, push to staging, and show in screen. And so this was my unboxing of the light set. So while you're watching that, I'll put myself down in the corner and I shall pop this in the carousel. So this is the bicycle lights. We've got a rear light and a front light. So we've got built-in batteries that are small. You can use them as a bike light and a flashlight. We've got built-in overcharge and overcharge discharge. We've got some 360-degree rotation holders, power capacity and charging indication, and it's USB charging. So it's just plugging it in to your computer or plug it into a plug, or you can have USB ports. If you've got them in your plug sockets, you can just plug them in. You've got your radiation distance of 300 to 500 meters, LED. It's black, the light color is white. The LED color temperature, 7,500 K. Power supply, built-in batteries, waterproof rate, IPX5. That's all good stuff. So these are great lights. So let's have a look what's inside. Okay, so you've got the AO3 bicycle tail light, the user's guide. Looks fairly straightforward, so we can just wrap that round. It links in. You've got the USB wire. That is all good. And we've got the bicycle light. And we have the bicycle light information, product parameters. So let's get into the product. So this is the rear light. As you can see, it's got a lovely rubber thing, so we can just clip it around the back of our bicycle. That's no problem. I'll show you that on the bike. This is the USB charging port, so you can just take it off your bike, plug the cable. Here's the cable. Plug one part of the cable in to the light. The other part is the USB. And so this is the mounting. So you've got good mounting there that will grip on to, that will be gripping onto a handlebar. And here is the front light. So it is, first of all, can I tell you, it feels solid. It is very solid. It is a very bright light. Don't want to blind you all, but yeah, that's a massively bright light, really good. When it's on, you've got the screen, the button goes green. Trust me, you will know if these lights are on. You can change them a little bit. There's the flashing, so you just scroll through. So straightforward light, less light, flashing light, whichever one you want to do. But I say, one of the nicest things about this is it's weighty. It feels weighty, it feels good. So here's your USB port. Just pull the little, pull that up and plug it in via the USB cable. So next time you see these, I shall have them on the bicycle, so you'll see. Unmute myself. So there you go. There was a little shoppable video. So these were the lights. They are now in the carousel on Amazon. So yeah, a little bit slightly off topic for today's show, but that is how we make a little shoppable video. The other one I made, if you'll bear with me, is then I'll show you how I then put them on the bike. Again, this is super easy with using BeLive because you just drop in. All I did was, obviously these are on Amazon on my storefront, but I also just uploaded them unlisted to YouTube, and I can show you again, how we
So we've
and
put
then put them on.
Little holding attachment on. It comes with 2 rubber bits. The 2 rubbers was too thick for my handlebar, so I dropped it down to 1 rubber, and then we can see I dropped it down to 1 rubber, so we can see now that that is attached. You don't need a screwdriver or anything because it's just hand tight, but you can actually get a little wrench on there, make it even tighter. But that is pretty rock solid. You want that pointing just slightly downwards because obviously you don't want to blind people. And then the simple thing is we have our headlight, backlight, and it literally just slips on. If we'll do that while holding the camera. Like that. And you put it on and you can feel a little clip under there that you should notice it's nice and snug, and that's all there is to it. And you can just put your light on, darker and flashing.
Hit that unmute again. Okay, and so they are just lovely little short videos where you're just demonstrating where or how we use that product. So hopefully, now say that I've only just uploaded those, so they're now in the process for Amazon to decide whether they are compliant with their guidelines, whether they are correct enough in order to be shown on potentially on that product's page. So I did that for these lights, and if I get accepted for those, then we can do it. Hey Ramona, lovely to see you here. Thank you so much. Is it compatible with your iPhone? Is what compatible? Is what compatible, Ramona? You probably couldn't see on that little shoppable video, but of course I did shoot them with said iPhone, and because and I shot them in ultra high definition, but you wouldn't have been able to notice that because of course we're streaming here in 720p, but yeah, that was great fun. And you can do that for all sorts of things. Speaking of iPhone, that is one of the other things that we need, and it's in the carousel now. And I will show you it on screen. So for people watching, let me just put that back there. Yeah, so for people watching still on Facebook and YouTube, you need to come over to nickwood.live, watch us on Amazon. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro. Okay. And the reason I share this with you is not only because it is a great phone, you also, to live stream on Amazon, you also need an iOS device. So whilst I'm using BeLive as a software for the third-party software, so I can share screens and show you bits and pieces, drop the links and my affiliate links in for social media, encourage people to come over to the Amazon page. In order to actually go live, you need to go live from an iOS device. Now it can be a phone, iPhone, or it can be an iPad, laptop. I'm not sure about laptop, but yeah, it needs to be an iOS device to actually go live. So that's why we promote iPhones. But of course, Apple being Apple, iPhones aren't cheap. But one of the things I love about the iPhone 12 is that Apple brought out the iPhone 13. Why is that, I hear you ask? Well, because that means that it actually brought the price of a reconditioned iPhone 12 down in value. And that's why in the carousel, this is now a bargain, $808 for one of the best phones still on the market. They are absolutely brilliant. They are fast. It's got a super fast charge. Now, if you just use your phone for calling, this does make me laugh. There is so much tech and processing power in these phones, and yet a lot of people just use them for scrolling their social media and making calls. God forbid, it is a phone. But it's so funny because actually, you can use it for so many different things. But if you're just using it for like, scrolling social media and just a phone, the battery will last quite a long time. We're talking days easily. If you're using it to its maximum potential, or I would even say 3/4 of its maximum potential, I use it all the time for doing things like filming, editing, doing various processes on it, lots of edits with photos. It's got some great, what I'll do actually tomorrow, I might do a bit of an in-depth iPhone 12 tutorial, lots of different things you can do with iPhones. Yeah, if you're using it for its full potential, the battery will not last a day. But on the plus side, you have a super fast battery charge. It charges wirelessly as well. You can wirelessly charge it, but it also has a fast charge, and that charges it up from pretty much 0 to full within just over an hour. I think it is super fast. And I always say, if you want a battery to last, you want to drain it pretty much before you recharge it. And so having that super fast ability is just one of the great things about these iPhones. Now, the other reason is I was using an iPhone 6s Plus before this one, and the reason I bought that many years ago was because it was the first iPhone which had the stability, video stability built in. This now comes as standard, but the video quality was superb. The video quality on this, as you see with the multi lenses, is amazing, absolutely cool. It shoots in ultra HD 4K, which is really cool. But of course, that does then take up a lot of file size. Hence, we want to download it onto our mobile disk. And so it is awesome. And as an example, I was using it for my nephew's wedding back at the end of November, and he got married in a beautiful abbey in Coventry. I can't remember the name of it, but needless to say, it's converted abbey into a hotel and everything, and the lighting was not the best. However, whoa, this phone took amazing video footage, took amazing photos. It works out the light. You whack it on portrait mode and it'll do the right flash. It is amazing. A really good phone. Everything on auto, but if you like to look at it, as I say, this is why I might do a whole presentation on this. You can actually manually adjust pretty much every element as well, and that, ladies and gentlemen, opens up a whole raft of new possibilities for you. That will be a rabbit hole you will love going down, because there is so much you can do with that camera. It has a great many other beautiful features. Again, it's very light. I think it's a 6.1 inch screen, facial recognition, all that good stuff, and even so that's a front. I always get this confused whether people say, so that's the backwards, so that's what I would call the front facing camera. So that's what I normally use, but when you're doing selfies and the like, you're using the back facing camera. Even that is better than the iPhone 6s Plus as well, so you're getting much better quality. It really is a great phone, and for $808, when you think this time last year it was probably $2,000, $1,500. So thanks to Apple for bringing out the latest iPhone, then we can now get a reconditioned, fully unlocked iPhone 12 Pro for $808 in the carousel. Absolute bargain. And yeah, what's not to love? Now, here's another thing. I'm going to share with you another little shoppable video because I've just popped it in the carousel. And as you know, some of you will know, I also have a little cooking program, Keto Nick. And on the Keto Nick, why is it Keto Nick? It's because I have unbelievably lost nearly 4 stone. What's that in pounds? 50 odd pounds, over 20 kilos since last year. Still more to come, I'll be honest. I put a few kilos back on over Christmas. What's not to love about that? Ramona, if you're watching, was it I still want to know whether you're compatible with the iPhone. I want to know whether you had an update on that. But I'm going to show you this one of the things I love was when you're live streaming, you also get the opportunity, people and manufacturers will reach out to you and say, oh, would you mind promoting this for me? Or, and they'll actually pay you to promote it. But on this one that I'm about to share with you, this Artezanka bread proving set is just, I think, brilliant, and I use it in my show. This is for sourdough bread. When I do keto, I say it's low carb, not no carb. So every now and again, a slice of sourdough is perfectly acceptable. And this piece of kit allows us to prove our bread and leave a beautiful little design on it as well. So I won't show you the full. I won't do the full, but let me share with you just a little bit of this. So this is pretty much like an unboxing video of what you get in this Artisanca kit. And I say this is in the carousel in Amazon. I've not got it listed for social media, guys. So if you want to check this out, guys, you want to go over to nickwood.live and check it out in the Amazon store. So let's just press play. These are Artisanca bread Banaton proving basket set. So you have a couple of these. You have a proving basket with a cloth liner and 2 removable bottom patterns and a beautiful dough scraper. And with the whole set, you get a selection of bottom patterns for the patterns to appear on your bread. So here we have a heart shape. There's also a windmill shape. There is also a beautiful unicorn shape, and we also have the lovely teddy bear shape as well. How do we actually use those? It comes with an instruction manual. So we have the instruction manual here, which, as I said, we sprinkle the proving basket with a mist of water and a sprinkle of rice flour. Then we prepare the desired pattern, mist with water and sprinkle with flour again, and then place the coated pattern inside the basket face up. When your dough is ready for proving, place it inside the basket with the smooth side facing the bottom of the basket. After proving, remove the basket and the pattern and follow the lines of the dough with your razor blade lame. Then bake and enjoy your beautiful bread. And of course, clean your wooden pattern by brushing off the excess flour. If the dough is stuck, rinse it with lukewarm running water and air dry to prevent dampness. And as you can see, we did that with this teddy bear one, which is why it's a slightly different colour to all the others. You see, what a great little, it doesn't cost hardly anything. Just under $23 for that. If I tell you, I promise you, if you've never made sourdough bread before, making the culture is one thing to do. It's so much fun. And then when you actually make the dough, it is addictive, really addictive to do. And to be able to then do that and then have a great little pattern on it as well is just superb. So when we're doing that, unfortunately, it does take rather a long time. So I can't actually get all that condensed into one live Keto Nick show. But what I'll do is I'm going to start to record little elements of it. I had one brilliantly done, but unfortunately, totally my mistake, not Artisanca's bread proving. My mistake. I didn't flour the mold properly, so the bread came out of the proving basket superb, didn't stick whatsoever, just came out. It had risen gorgeous, but I'd not floured the little mold on top, and that had stuck, and so I couldn't use that video because it was so frustrating. Don't get me wrong, the bread was delicious, but it's one of those things. If you've never done it, do try it. It's great fun, and it is, as I say, super addictive. If you've tried it once, you will try it again and again and again. However, that's not really a rather tenuous link to live streaming, but again, it just goes to show that people see you on your Amazon live stream, and there are product creators out there on Amazon, and they are looking for people to show you exactly how their product works. Now, not least is my next and probably final item, and that is, let's put it around the right way, and that is my Earfun earbuds. They are so cool, and under $50. Now, when you remember earlier, we were chatting about the iPhone, and I absolutely, don't get me wrong, I love the iPhone, but it doesn't come with earbuds. They used to, back in the day, used to get it all, but no, it doesn't come with a fast charger, doesn't come with earbuds. So you do have to go and buy extra. And I was tempted to buy the iPhone earbuds because they are very good, but my niece had recently bought these Earfun True Wireless earbuds. They are brilliant. They come in, the ones in the carousel are black, but you get them black or white. They are super good. So I got the white ones, and it comes in this little carry case. The carry case is the charger, so we charge up, and the actual little earbuds just come out of the charger. So as you can see, there might be to see there, they're flashing blue. So that is saying, and it's now, they're probably they might muck about with my phone. So if you start hearing music, my apologies. You just take them out of the charger. And it goes green. Here you have two great little earbuds, and you just pop them in like so. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm going to go deaf because because they are 80% when they're in nicely. Can't get that one in. They remove 80% of the background noise. So now I can hear myself in my head, which is really bizarre. But they remove 80% of the background noise. So you get really good sound quality. Now, the other great thing about these is the audio quality. Now, I didn't realize this. Like all these things, I never read the instructions. I just stick them in and see how they work. But the audio quality was superb. Normally, I'd say if you're out shooting on a mobile phone, then you would want a lapel mic or something. These are amazing. They've got 4, so 2 in each. They've got 4 microphones. Really crisp, really pick up your voice beautifully, take out a lot of sound. So go and test those out. In a huge windy situation, no, it won't be the same. But if you've not got much wind, these are brilliant. Super great sound. The other thing that I didn't realize till recently is that if you're going along playing your music and you take them out, your music will pause until you then put them back in, or certainly does on the iPhone. You put them back in and the music starts again. You operate them just by tapping them. I won't tap them too much because I don't want to set my phone off. I just had a blast of music then. Blast of music in my ears. But you can also use just one at a time. So you can just have one in and it'll be fine as well. Now, one of the things that I didn't realize, I just put them in my ears, and when I first had them, I was like, I'm not so sure. It is because the little earbud X part here, these bits, ear covers, they were the wrong size for my ear. That was a bit weird, but it actually comes with, I don't know if you can see this, in with the packet comes 1, 2, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So we've got 4 different size ear buds. So we just change them around to see which ones fit your ear. As once I got the ones that fitted my ear, they were superb, really good. And so and for $49.99, so $50, $50, guys, for these earbuds. They are really good. They got super bass as well. They really have got a great range, and I can see why they're called Earfun. You just stick them in, and they are great. I say they are really good. I say get the right earbuds, and suddenly you've got this noise cancellation, great sound, great audio quality. So you can just with your phone when you're actually we talk about phones. It's like when you actually talk in a phone. I mean, who talks these days in a phone? Very rare. You're mainly just texting, messaging, searching your mobile, searching your social media, buying on Amazon, which is always a good thing. Get your Amazon app, download that, and then you can watch us live on the Amazon app. as well, which is super cool. So you can watch us live anywhere. And so we've got those brilliant little earbuds, and they are great, waterproof, and obviously super Bluetooth. What else could I tell you about them? You say, yeah, 4 microphones, really, really good. And when you think that the iPhone earbuds are what, $200 maybe, and these ones are $50, trust me, you will not be disappointed. They are very, very good. The battery's lifetime is, and they pop them back in their little charger. The battery lifetime on these lasts about 37 hours, I think it is. But one of the things is they charge really quickly. And if you're looking in the carousel, I think it was in the carousel I read the other day. Thank you, whoever started following me on Amazon. Really appreciate it. Yeah, in the carousel, I read that actually, if you've just got sorry, what am I saying? It will charge up to 2 hours hearing time. I'm not getting my words out right. Basically, from flat, a 10-minute charge will give you 2 hours of listening. That's what I'm trying to say. I just didn't say it very well. Yeah, so it's a super fast charging. As I've never run out of them. They are absolutely brilliant, and yeah, with a super fast charge. So yeah, that was it. 2 hours in 10 minutes. So if you're in a rush, you can just charge them for 10 minutes and you're good to go. What's not to love about that? Okay, what else have we got? Have we got anything else in our carousel? Yeah, this is what I was going to say to you. And here it is. This is probably the last one. Again, when I spoke to you earlier about, oops, my camera's now flicked itself off autofocus, or flicked itself onto autofocus. Here in the carousel is the one pad. Now this projector, I needed to buy a projector. My parents had their 60th wedding anniversary at the end of August, and as children we decided to create them a little slideshow video of their wedding all those years ago. We managed to get all the old photos, and then we had photos like a collage. We made this video of then their children. They've got 4 children, and then all the grandchildren as well, and even the great grandchildren. So we had this beautiful video, and we needed to display it. And we thought, oh, should we just have it on a laptop so people can see as they came into the party? And we thought, no, what we want is a projector to show it on. And so I went and got this one pad, and if you've got a presentation, it is absolutely brilliant. I was really impressed. I wasn't sure, because it's a little mobile projector, I wasn't sure what the quality would be like. I was thinking, oh yeah, this could go horribly wrong, but actually it was insanely good, even with some pretty poor lighting. So it comes in that box. Let me unbox it for you so I can show you. Okay, here we go. Here it is in all its glory. It has got a brilliant little zoom. So you can zoom in and out. It's got a little focus. So you can focus it just on the touch there, and you've got all the controls at the back here. You can do all your little controls on the side. You can do it wirelessly, I think, but we just dropped in a little USB stick, so you can actually attach it to your laptop and your TV as well. So you can get all those there. Yeah, you can have it with headphones. You've got AV, you've got HDMI, USB, and I can never remember what that one is called. So you've got all those ways of doing it. So you can play full HD movies through your projector. I say really good actually, and it really did come up well on the screen. So I need to make a little video of this. It's also got a remote control, hopefully in here somewhere. Yeah, remote control. So instead of trying to use everything on the back, the buttons, you've got the remote control instead. And yeah, you can flick it between multiple different devices, and it works really, really well. So it's a really good piece of kit. Yeah, it's got some attaching cables as well, HD cables, and just plugs in as normal. More, yeah, some more connecting cables as well. So there's all manner of ways that you can get that set up. And I say it's just one of those things that I really wasn't sure what it was going to be like, but because it was so good, and I bought it from Amazon. I'll sort that out later. Yeah, because it was so good, and I bought it from Amazon, and I'm going to use it again. I thought, you know what? I'll put that in my carousel and let them know. Hey, Randell. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Nick. Hello from Randell and Calvin from New Orleans. New Orleans. Oh, wow. New Orleans. That's a place I have never been to, but that is on my list of places I want to go to. My wife's been there years and years ago, and she said, Nick, you will love it. I will love, what she tells me, I will love the food, and I will certainly love the music. I would love to go. Once I think I'm triple jabbed, so I'm sure at some stage I'll be getting to New Orleans. I remember being devastated when I saw the floods a few years back. Gosh, probably over 10 years ago now, isn't it? Katrina. Gosh, probably nearer 20 years, in fact. So yeah, hopefully you're having a great time in what time is it in New Orleans? Ooh, must be middle of the night, isn't it? Time in New Orleans? I might Google it. On your bucket list. Randall, it is absolutely on my bucket list. There is it'll be honest, there'll be a 2005 Katrina. Yeah, that was devastating. Hopefully it's all back to normal now, and safe. But yeah, I remember seeing all our BBC news reporters go out there, and yeah, I just thought, oh my god, such devastation. And yeah, especially when it was on my bucket list already. I think, you know what? I think it's ever since, he's going to show my age. I think it's been on my bucket list of places to go to ever since I watched that old James Bond film, Live and Let Die, with Roger Moore. I think it was the first one Roger Moore made. And yeah, it just looked so cool. Yeah. But yeah, I've seen loads of and I love the jazz music. I love the Creole food. Oh man, don't get me started. Oh my god, 2:15. Are you suffering from a little insomnia? This show should put you to sleep for no question. But no, thank you for watching, and do hope, if you've not already, please do hit that follow button as well. I love live streaming. I love chatting to people. One of the things I love about live streaming is one of the most natural networking arenas as well. Is that I meet so many great people like yourself around a great food, and CC just now 3:13 here. Oh wow, I don't know. Are you just not sleeping, or are you are you on a night job? Are you on a night shift, and you got a spare minute? You thought, I know, I'll come and check out what that weird English guy is doing over in Farnborough. Thank you, Randall Constant. Thank you so much, Randall Campbell and Calvin, for following me. Really do appreciate that. And again, you're not going to get email spammed or anything like that. It's just follow on Amazon, so that when I go live again, if you're on Amazon, you'll get a notification. There's no spammy stuff. All good. And it's great. And it's great to chat to you. Does it come up CC or CC? My full name? No, CC is just coming up with your full name. Oh, Randall, listen, just finished live streaming. Randall, do take this opportunity. Let everyone else know about your live stream. What is your live stream? I know we can't put the actual link in, but yeah, let us know how we can find you and follow you as well. Tell us, what content do you live stream about? Obviously, I've got a couple. I've got two big passions. One is live streaming and all the tech and the kit. And my other big passion is cooking. And so I got the ketonic cooking show as well. So there I get to show my cooking abilities. I'm not too bad. I've been to Raymond Blanc's School of Cookery, got a diploma in gourmet cooking and catering. If I do say so myself, I'm pretty good. But then I can get to show all my great cooking kit as well. And CC, I follow Randall. Yeah, CC, you're just coming through as CC. So not sure what your full name is, but if you're a live streamer as well, yeah, do let us know in the comments before we end the show. Let people know who we've got watching, that they can go and see you as well. So if I'm going to go after this, I can go on. This is what I love about Amazon. When you go onto the Amazon Live element, you can actually go and see. In fact, actually, let me go and see whether, because I can share my screen. Shop Medusa Foods. Let me go. Look, let's do this. Let's share my screen on and let's go and see your. Let's go see your site. That would be pretty cool. So where were we? We were on Amazon. That was the ring light. Let's go back to Amazon. Amazon.com. Here we go. American food content. Oh, Randall, I'm loving this already. So let's go. Let's share the screen first of all, so we can all see. Here we go. Share that screen. I will go down in the bottom corner. Let's find you. Let's find you and share the love. That's what I love about live streaming. So we go Amazon Live. I'm guessing recently live then. We might see you. Oh, who's that? Who's that handsome devil? Tis me. Tis me. So 400 days in a row. My God. That is brilliant. Where am I going to find you? Amazon.com. Shop Mart Delicious Foods. Let's just type that in. So let's go. My one. Shop. Shop. Made in USA Foods. In USA Food. So how come why do you live stream at such a late hour? There we go. Let's type that in. Randall, cool. There we go. Right. First of all, definitely giving you a follow, my friend. Cool. Oh, wow. Fishing gear, top 12 gifts. Oh, love it. Oh, high protein bars. Coffee. Ah, you are cool. Oh, I love those. Absolutely. KitchenAid. I've got an Artisan KitchenAid mixer. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, cool. Oh, God. Go back to the store. Get back there. Brilliant. Ah, there you were last time. Oh, treadmills. Nice. I like it. Cool. There you go, guys. I would say definitely Randall is a man to follow. The LinkedIn food guy. Oh, interesting stuff. I know you do realize I'm not going to go stalk you, Randall. That's good. That's good. Ah, so CC say when I hit follow, it comes up Amazon customer. I don't know why. Ah, okay. CC, no worries. Ah, now CC, yeah. What's your link? We can go check out your your page as well, if you like. If you type it in. So many days in a row. 400 days in a row, CC. I'm so impressed. I've literally started. I was doing it once or twice a week, and not as a. Oh, you're not an influencer. Oh, So what have you done 400 days in a row? CC, let us know. Yeah, why aren't you an influencer? You should be, for sure. Everyone should be. We all buy from Amazon, so we should all be just sharing what we know. But no, I made a conscious decision to. I want to try and not try. I want to live stream every day of the week, and I'm trying 2 different time zones. So I started this show at 7 a.m. in the morning in the UK. Because I was thinking a lot of us in the UK, we live stream in the evenings or late afternoons and catching people on the East Coast, but totally missing out people on the Pacific Coast. And I've got friends in Hawaii as well. So it was never a good time for them. So I thought, no, let's try 7 o'clock in the morning and then I'll try again later on in the UK. That was Calvin next week. 243 days in a row. Wow. Sorry, now I understand. That was Calvin next to the box. Cool. I see. Now it's all making sense. Oh, thanks, guys. It is absolutely for 243 days in a row. Unbelievable. And there's me. I'm on. This is day 3. Only 240 days to catch up with you, Randall. Still, I'm still a bit of a newbie at this. So thanks for watching. Thanks for engaging as well. Really do appreciate it. And I'm got a bit. I love it. And on this, I don't know about you guys, but obviously I'm live streaming on Amazon, but also the live is simultaneously being broadcast to Facebook and YouTube channels, also into a Facebook group, into a BeLive Facebook group, where my good friend Stephen Healy also teaches BeLivers how to use BeLive to live stream on Amazon, and that's why I was demonstrating the Shoppable, or the live sales feature, whereby if people see it in the food in the carousel on Amazon, but they've not been bothered to come and see me at nickwood.live, and I can actually just drop my affiliate links into the comments on social media so that they can click them and that will take them, and I still get the attribution and the commission. Brilliant. 468 live streams since May the 1st. Wow. 75,000 followers on LinkedIn, all food content. That is brilliant. I'm going to go and watch, but so are you cooking? 45 years in the food industry, and and there's me saying I've got a diploma in gourmet cooking and catering. And I've been to Raymond Blanc's School of Cookery as well. If you see the keto Nick, I've got the Raymond Blanc School of Cookery Chef Whites on as well. But yeah, I don't have 45 years in the food industry. I'm guessing there's something I can learn from you, and particularly, I'll tell you what, if you've got any good New Orleans recipes that English bloke can have a go at, then I'd love to try those on my show. Not a chef, but you got the experience. So are you actually cooking on the show, Randall? I'd love to know. Like I say, I'm going to go find out. Okay. I'll just go press it and see. Let's have a quick squirt at what you've been doing. I don't know if this will work.
Hey, almost every day, practically every day.
Nice, Randall.
Sometimes early.
I like it. You're a StreamYard man.
Not today.
I tell you,
sometimes late.
Well,
that might be today. Well, it's the second time.
I love that.
Late today. Second time.
Current top 10 bev
but I tend to try to show up as much as I can.
Superb.
Hey, look,
love that.
It's my 242nd day in a row that I'm Amazon Live. 247. No, 242 days. I think that's what it is. Is that what it says? Yeah, 242 days.
Well,
at least that was better than a while ago because I put 2,412 days or something like that. I don't know. It was an error. Good thing I caught it.
I should take them. My sister, bless her, makes the most amazing trifles.
How did you do that?
English trifles.
They haven't been around that long. The Amazon Live hasn't been around for 2,000 days or anything, as far as I know.
Let me mute you for a minute. I do apologize. She makes the most amazing trifles. I know where all the food comes from. Provenance. That is so important. Because there's some things you just would not buy. I bought some. My wife sent me to the shop the other day just to buy some sausages, and she used to be. She's was a food buyer for one of our big stores in the UK, and I brought back these sausages And we had a bit of a tiff. Not too bad, but I brought these sausages back, and she said, "Oh, weren't there any others?" And it was a brand. It wasn't an own brand, but the brand I bought. I won't name them and shame them, but she just said to me, "No, we don't want to eat those." It's like I'm thinking, they're sausages, for God's sake. It's like, really, they're sausages? But, you know, I didn't know sausages were super. No, apparently there are sausages, and then there are sausages, and then there are sausages that you just do not want to eat. I bought the ones that you don't want to eat. Really frustratingly, I bought the 8-pack and not the 4-pack. So, never mind. I learned my lesson. That's brilliant. And yeah, just take so application of heat is a definition of cooking in my book. But my sister-in-law, who makes these amazing trifles, we were teasing her last year, saying, "Well, you actually cooked this trifle. It's more of a case of you bought the custard, you bought the fruit, you basically just assembled it." But it was all done in good fooling. Anyway, we watched Midsummer Murders from the UK. Funny enough, that was on the UK last night. There was a Midsummer Murders. I didn't get to see the end of it because I actually fell asleep. It was on a little bit late. But no, love those. I've got it very, very popular here. Oh, it's lovely that you do that. So, Randall, I'm going to go track you down. I'm going to find you on social media. I'm going to catch your next show. I'm going to work out when it is. If I have to get up early, I'll catch it. Maybe I do. Might be interesting to join me on a live stream one day when we talk about cooking, or when I'm doing a cooking show, because obviously you've got a great depth of knowledge, knowing where food comes from. Sometimes I do a show with Adair Palmer in Australia. She's on a houseboat, which makes cooking for her rather tricky, and sometimes it means the show can't go on because it's too rough. So yeah, I'd love a little collaboration if you're up for that. How do you watch UK episodes in the US? I have a few shows I want to watch. Oh, I don't know. Calvin loves the dog Sykes. Yeah, I know. Sykes is a brilliant dog. And actually, they've now got a new dog because, bless him, poor Sykesy passed away. Really sad. But they got a new dog. I can't think what he's called. But yeah, no, Sykes was a cracking character. Reminded me of the little dog in Frasier, if you remember that as well, a few years ago. Can't remember the name of that dog. Eddie, the dog. Similar sort of thing. We love those dogs. Oh, brilliant. Listen, guys, it's been an absolute joy chatting to you. Thank you so much, everyone who's been interacting, everyone's been watching on the carousel. But it is now time for me to bid you a fond adieu until a little bit later on today, when what did I say? I said I'll show you the big diffuser lights. And also, here's another one. Again, I got bought this for Christmas. It's not in the carousel yet, but I promise you it will be, because it's a great bag. I love it. Randall, how do you watch UK episodes in the US? YouTube. Good idea. Oh, I love it. Guys, it is so cool being able to chat to you. Have a safe day wherever you get some sleep, because it's in the middle of the night as well. Get your beauty sleep. And I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate it. Fantastic. There you go. Thank you, Amazon viewers. So I just finished the Amazon stream. That's the thing, you never know. And sometimes, guys, seriously, watching this in the group, that's the thing. When you start the show, you don't know how it's going to pan out. For a long time, there were no comments on Amazon. And then if I'd have just done like a 45-minute show, boom, would have been over, done, dusted. But no, I then get a couple of people chatting in the chat. That's just boosted up that engagement. I could see my viewing figures going up and up and up. Be interested to see how those equate into then product clicks and everything. And it was great to be able to share Randall's channel as well. We're all in this together. I say it's a great place to network. So watching on YouTube and Facebook land, thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. You got all the comments of the links, and do go and check me out, nickwood.live on the Amazon page. Hit the follow button, and that's the place to go. Okay, guys, whatever you're